One world, one health. But what does health have to do with yoga? Yoga was not made for health. Yoga was a practice, was primarily for self-realization. What does it have to do with health? If we are not healthy, we cannot look inside, and the whole idea about self-realization is you need to be able to look at the self. You see around you a lot of them who are not in good health, and sometimes it is us, right? When we are not in good health, are we relaxed enough to sit back and reflect? We're continuously finding faults in ourselves and in everybody around. So a good health is necessary for one to be able to stay relaxed. And relaxation is very much necessary for one to understand oneself. And if you're continuously agitated, there is no way that you can understand your actions completely, your thoughts completely. And this is self-realization, right? What you're doing, what you're thinking. There are many other layers to it, but in a very gross sense, isn't this what it is? So when you're consumed by something, your excitement takes over, and you will end up only understanding one side of whatever you are excited with and your own self. Because it's a tunnel vision, right? It's a very small vision. To understand everything, you need to stay in a state of relaxation. When can your body be relaxed? When can your mind be relaxed? When can your breath be relaxed? When you can connect with it, when you can become one with it, you are in sync with it. Let's say I'm sitting and talking to you, I'm continuously tapping my fingers like this. This is all fully relaxed, but I'm continuously tapping my fingers. How do you feel? Slightly agitated? If it is agitated, it can only see a very small part of reality. And not only that, when it is agitated, it sees this very small part of reality and it thinks that is reality and gets obsessed with it. Story of our lives. Kushi is like that, don't you? Kumar is, I know him. What do I know about Kumar? I only know that he comes to class here and he pretends to be a nice person. He's always smiling. But I don't know what Kumar is completely. But I get obsessed with the idea of who Kumar is. I cannot see him any other way. Your health is so important like this. If you are not healthy, you cannot relax. If you can't relax, you will constantly have problem with yourself and the whole world. That's a problem, right? And this is a habit for me. Today it is Kumar, tomorrow it's Kushi, tomorrow day after it's Vivek. I have ideas about everybody. I become obsessed. It's very difficult to stop an obsession. Do you see somebody very relaxed and still be so much in obsession with something? When you're so relaxed, even with the object that you're obsessed with, you let it be. Look at all your landscape meditations, right? You went to a mountain, you went to the sea, you were seeing the sunset. What happens to you? You automatically feel like sitting and just spending some time, right? Like, what are you doing? Are you looking like this? Sun, sky, you're relaxed. Your eyes become so puppy-eyed. You're breathing well. That's why you like it. Nature has that effect. Otherwise, it is this eyes become like this. Everything is tunnel vision, right? There's only one. Seeing Kushi, there's only Kushi. There's nobody else. How does physical body health contribute to this. If you're feeling acidity, have acidity. Is that how you feel? Back pain? Wow, my back is hurting. Wow, this shoulder is really hurting. So relaxed. You see, you start getting irritated with everything. Everything starts troubling you. Breathing, right? How is breathing happening? From the time that you took your first breath, right? What really happened? The pressure, right? Outside pressure to inside pressure. So wherever there is excess, what happens? It will flow to where there is none. What happens if all of us create excess? The places, it has to flow somewhere. It will flow to Sudan, it will flow to Israel, it will flow to Palestine, it will flow to Iran, it will flow to Ukraine, Russia. Because we have everything, we are not in war. So if we create more, the excess of it will flow to where it is required. And for this, you need to be able to create more energy. In whatever way. There was an interview with Sudhamurti. In that, Sudhamurti said when she joined the Tata Institute, and when she left the institute Tata asked, "What are you doing?" She said, "My husband is starting an adventure, and we are starting in a very small, an adventure called Infosys. And I don't know, I think I need to be a part of that adventure." Then Tata says, "Okay, that is very good. You will create a lot of money when you start something like this. But remember, when you create a lot of money, it is not your money, it is people's money. You are just a trustee. Make sure you give it back to people. Ebb and flow. You don't have to be yoga teachers. You don't have to be a health fitness coach to create this energy. In your own fields, you excel. And for that, maintain good health. In all ways, good mental health, good physical health, and excel in the place that you are. And help people excel. You are automatically, because all of you, right? If I ask you, what is your dream? Then you will say, in some way or the other, at some point you will end up saying, I want to do world a good service. So start from here. Be a lender, not a borrower. Because we have limited energy. If Kumar went to his home not like this, very happy, smiling, but every day he went to his home sad and this and that, nothing is working, nothing is happening. Imagine his house, how it will be. It will be a graveyard. Everybody will be like, oh, he came, irritating fellow. They will all be irritated. And health is going down, emotional health, and therefore physical health is going down completely. A good physical, emotional, mental, physiological health, good body, good functioning is very important to create a world of no differences. Okay. You see that there's a lot of problem because there are differences. I am a Jew, I am a Muslim, I am a Hindu, I am a I am. Right? I am this side of the border, that side of the border. There are many words. Because too much ego, too much too much I-ness, too much mind. So if these starts breaking, because strong people cannot help but help others. They don't take anything from others. And if this becomes a collective consciousness, collective effort from everybody, the taking should not be very, I take something out of yours. Something as simple as Kumar not dealing with his own issues and walking into home and making everybody else a part of it. Dealing with your own stuff, not making excuses and blaming others for what you're going through. These keeps us away from creating, I will call it wealth, right? Creating wealth, because good health is already wealth created. More we all create, there is everything in excess. And there are naturally, right, as a world, there are naturally people who can't do that by themselves, who's not capable, who are put in very bad places. So your energy moves there by something that you create. You might become a software engineer, and the software that you create towards the well-being of others. A school that you open towards the well-being of others. A philanthropic foundation that you open towards the well-being of others. You need energy to do all of this, right? Hey, every day's work, if I finish, that is only okay. Where do all of these? Why? Where does it come from? Our understanding of health by itself. It is not the surface level health that we are talking about. If you are healthy, if you can work with yourself, you will create a lot of wealth, and that wealth invariably flows. And to let it flow also to places where it has to go, you need health. Otherwise, you may create wealth. My son, my daughter, my grandson, my granddaughter, their grandson, their granddaughter. But you see, it is all held. And as you hold, your health deteriorates. And to have that idea of holding so much, you need to have a deteriorated mind. Because you know, with a healthy mind, you know, things have to flow. Everybody has to get access. Who is healthy? Holding on to a lot. Whatever it may be, holding on to knowledge, holding on to this one, it is to be shared, it is to be moved. Health can create one world, a world without differences, a world where everybody is accepting each other. Is like this. I hear a lot of people saying, there is so much happening in Israel, there is so much happening in Iran, I am not able to do anything. Just turn up on your mat, practice, and in the end of the practice, find the way to create that kind of energy, right? And in the end of the class, just give away everything.